this is something I want, this is something I'm gonna create and make happen and actually follow my dreams. Hey guys, so I'm here today. I wanted to share with you my TikTok journey, kind of like the positive impacts that have actually helped my channel, where I've seen the most growth, give you some tips here and there, as well as just like obviously share my journey, share what got me here, share how I've started, share where I've started, how I got here, all of that fun stuff. Obviously these tips can apply to any platform because everyone has Reels these days, TikToks, things like that. So let's get into it. So I currently have 13.3K as I'm making this video. I am pre-filming this, so I am posting this probably in January. It's December right now. Wanted to get some videos ready, so I probably have a little bit more from there, but I have 13.3K. My goal was to hit 10K by the end of the year. I'm super happy that I accomplished that before the end of the year. So excited. I feel like there's been many factors that have helped and been a positive impact on my channel. So excited to share that with you as well. But just know that I started from the bottom as well. Like, I started with 0. I didn't have a big following on any of my other social medias to really push everyone to my TikTok. So started from 0. This is literally my journey. Obviously, you can follow my TikTok, and any of my social medias are the same handle. It's Kaitlin Sonday. So yeah, like I mentioned, I started from 0. I really didn't take it too seriously, honestly, until the past 3 months. The past 3 months, I promised myself and made it a goal to be posting 3 times a day. Did that help me grow? Yes. Obviously, there's a lot of other factors that relate to my growth as well. Like, obviously, you just keep posting, that obviously isn't going to help. There just needs to be some strategies behind that, but I think posting 3 times a day helped me. Did I start with 3 times a day? Heck no. Probably a year back, I was kind of posting, honestly, whenever, maybe like a couple times a month. And then probably once summer hit, I was like, let me at least try to post like once a week. So I did that for a good while, a couple months. And I would say like a couple months before I started posting 3 times a day, because I'd always hear all these gurus who's helping you grow on TikTok say like, you need to be posting like 3 to 5 times a day. You need to be posting a lot more. So I was like, okay, well, let's try to do every day. And I did see growth with that after a while, but I was like, let's just gear it up. Let's finally believe in myself. Let's finally do the dang thing. And I was like, let's post 3 times a day. Which, yes, is a lot, but I have some strategies behind that as well. Throughout that time, I really feel like time and consistency has really been in my favor. I'm very consistent with things. I'm very motivated. So I feel like that has helped me a lot. Be able to pre-film, bulk film, so I have stuff ready instead of having stuff last minute and then scrounging around for content. But like I said, there's many factors, and all those factors that I listed on video has helped, but overall time and consistency has been a very big factor. And niching down, that has helped too. I do a lot of Target content, being a Target employee, what to buy, day in the life, things like that. So that has helped. And obviously the time that I saw the most growth is when I had viral videos. I probably would say, when I say viral, I say any video that's more than what you normally get. I've had a good amount of those, but like viral videos that's hit like over 100K or so, that's obviously not my normal. I would say I have about 5 or 6 of those videos, and that's when I saw the most growth. I saw the most followers. And honestly, what I've noticed is the videos that I did like a viral TikTok trend versus a video that I film that is unique, that gives value, gives tips, all that stuff, have done so much better than the ones where I just do viral content. Yes, viral content will help you, but creating content that is unique and gives value, I feel like makes more people want to follow you versus just, oh, I saw this girl do something super viral, versus, oh, I saw this girl on my For You page, she just did a typical trend. Okay, swipe. But when you bring that content that is valuable, they're like, oh, I need to watch more of these videos. And likewise, niching down helps with that, because the people who are watching those videos, who like that video that they see on their For You page, goes to your profile, sees more videos like that, they're going to more likely follow you. Versus if you're posting random stuff, they're like, oh, okay, there's not really a reason to follow this girl. So that helps with the niching down, but also helps when you are trying to gain actual followers who are going to watch more of your videos, comment on them. Bringing value really does help versus just doing like viral TikTok things. Obviously, doing viral TikTok trends help a lot, but like I said, try to be different than your competition. Try to bring something different out there. With thousands upon millions of people out there for competition, you have to bring in something unique to be able to get people interested and want to watch your videos and want to follow you. And that's really how it is. So that's what I've been doing. I really niched off into, like I said, Target employee problems, day in the life, all of those things, and that has helped me a lot. And like I mentioned, I have a few of those viral videos that I mentioned, My first one was like a Target kind of overview of what to buy for Black Friday, and then that's kind of got me into TikTok, and I really didn't get a huge viral one until later. I have a Cetaphil one, kind of like working at Target or retail in general or a job during the holidays, as well as a PS5 one and then some other ones. So as you can see, those got a good amount of views. Almost all of those have hit 1 million, if not more. So I think that's super cool to see that and like see the hard work that you have done actually pay off in a monetary value, as well as like just people seeing your page and following you, which is super cool to see. And you don't always have to be like serious in your videos. It can be funny. You can resonate to people in different ways and in different emotions. So just think about what you're interested in and niche down, because that has really helped me. And not only did niching down help my viewers and followers know what I'm posting about, it also helped me be more concise with my ideas and think of more ideas, because I only had one topic to really think about versus when it could just be my entire life, because then I'm like, okay, this is a little overwhelming. There's too many ideas floating through my brain, but at least this I can just focus on target content, and it's just like all one idea kind of, with obviously like other ideas under it, but it's just a lot more concise, so I can think of better video ideas and actually create them versus thinking of them and then not having motivation to do it because it's just too broad. So I highly, like I mentioned, suggest niching down, because that's helped you. Obviously, don't let that scare you. Like I would say, test some different videos that you're interested in, different things that you like, and test it for like a month or 2 months, and then kind of niche down to see what ones do better with your audience and which ones you like creating the most. And so like, okay, so we're gonna get really deep right now. So my nose itches apparently. I really had two choices. I graduated college a year ago, basically. Actually over a year ago now, like a year ago and a couple weeks. I had two choices. I was like, okay, one, I'm gonna have to find a 9-to-5 job that I potentially may or may not like. Also, like, just thinking about working 40 hours a week, all that stuff just makes me want to cry anyway. So like, it's just really hard because I couldn't think of anything that I love doing for 40 hours a week. And yes, sitting at home versus working at Target seemed nice, but I just know, one, I would not like it after 2 weeks or so. I'd get so bored at home watching TV, all that stuff. And two, I feel like that wouldn't be the best for my health, because I know I can say that I'm going to work out, but I know I probably wouldn't, even if I was working from home, all that stuff. So at least Target helps me be walking around a little bit. That was option one. Option two, I was like, okay, so I could do the social media thing, or I could work at Target my entire life and not really take it seriously. And I was like, okay, you know what, let's screw it. I've never tried social media 100%. I never gave myself 100% belief that I could do this thing. And I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. In October, like I said, a couple months ago, I was like, I'm gonna post 3 times. I'm gonna finally want this. I'm gonna finally believe in myself 100% and do the dang thing. I was like, what more could I lose? I could, one, apply for all these 9-to-5 jobs that I applied for. I probably applied for like over 20, and I had about like half of those be actual interviews. I got a few job offers, but I just knew it didn't align with me. I knew like the hype was fun to think about getting that type of job, but I knew I wouldn't be satisfied and happy. And I was like, okay, working at Target's fun, but obviously it's not something that I want to do my entire life when I'm 90. So I was like, okay, we just have to fully believe in yourself, because that's really when I saw the most growth, the most time where I saw like my channel growing and making money off of this thing that I like doing for once. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is something that I can actually do. And like, I know how cliche this sounds, but the time I believed, like fully believed, like I would go into it and be like, yeah, I guess I could make this. I'll keep pushing videos out, you know, see where it leads me. But now I'm like, this is something I want. This is something I'm going to create and make happen and actually follow my dreams versus kind of dipping one toe in and calling it good. I know I like fully jumped in. I was like, this is what I want, and there's no other option. And that's really what changed my mindset. And I feel like the universe was like, okay, this girl's actually going to do this. This girl actually believes in herself for once, so we're going to actually bring in those followers, bring in the money and all that stuff. And I just have always wanted to make money online not online essentially, but I really wanted to make passive income so I don't have to work my entire life but still have the life and luxury things that I want. And I was like, I know I can't do that through a 9-to-5. I know I can't do that working at Target. And I was like, what's another way? Like, social media has always been so intriguing to me. I've always done so many like research things on it, all those things. And this is the time that I finally believed in myself, finally like knuckled down, put in the work, and I'm finally seeing like opportunities that I know could never have came if I worked a 9-to-5 or if I never worked to get more followers, all of that stuff. So I'm super excited for this next year too, because this year was all about growth. I was like, let's make it to 10K, let's get those numbers. And then this 2022, I'm like, let's get these brand deals now. And I've already kind of set one brand deal, which is super cool. It's with a really big brand that I've never worked with before. They have over 1 million followers on Instagram. They're a pretty big brand. I've never worked with this big of brand, and this is just the beginning. I'm super excited for this, and this is like the life that I've always wanted, and I finally seeing like the beginning of it and seeing like what can actually be possible for me and all the opportunities that it brings. Obviously you want to enjoy making content, which I do, so it's like this is like the only thing that I actually enjoy in life for the most part that I could make money off of. So I'm like, let's just do it, you know, like what do I have to lose, like I said. And like I mentioned, I truly wanted to always work for myself at some point. Like obviously I know I can't just sit at home and not make any money, because that's not how the world works, but I was like, I want to work for myself. I've always had this entrepreneurial like spirit, so I'm just excited to actually believe in myself and seeing that my hard work is directly paying off for me. And like with this Facebook opportunity that I have right now, like I'm making like in 10 days I made about $2,500. So I feel like that can always go up next month, things like that, or even at the end of the month, because that lasts a month. They're doing different rules for every app, but I just think it's cool to see like my work actually being monetarily increasing, as well as followers, more views, all of that stuff. It's just crazy to me, because I like I said, I never believed I could do it. Like there's a 50-50%. I was like, I could, but also I need to think of reality and just think of what it actually could be. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like we all have these daydreams, big dreams in our head. And we're like, I guess this could work, but I don't know. I have to think realistically. But I finally thought, okay, you know, screw it. Like, why can't I make my dreams a reality like other people have that I've seen on the internet? Like I mentioned, that's like the biggest thing that I wanted to get across this video, is finally believing in yourself, taking the steps that you need to get there. Obviously, everything's going to take work. Everything's going to take some type of strategy. Like I said, it sounds so cliche, but I really feel like 50% of a business, 50% of actually creating your dreams is believing in yourself. And I never really thought it would be that impactful on your dreams and what you're working on, but it really is. And you're not going to be successful overnight. Like I said, I literally started posting randomly, and then maybe once a week, and then a couple times a week, and then maybe once a day, and then now 3 times a day. Like you can gradually like make steps to your dreams. Like it definitely doesn't have to be overnight, and I don't think it really works like that at all anyway, but you can take steps. And like if you need any help, you can definitely talk to me, DM me or anything. But yeah, that's kind of like, I know, like kind of a weirder video, I guess, because it's not hardcore tips. It's basically me saying believe in yourself. But like I said, it really does work. Obviously using like strategies, you can watch my video like I mentioned earlier to really help with your TikTok game and creating videos, all that stuff, and like creating impactful videos. So yeah, like with any business, like you're gonna have to, 1, believe in yourself, and 2, put in the work. It's not gonna be overnight. And like my last tip is really, I've learned with any like business venture I did, is go with what is less friction, because I've tried so many businesses where I'm like, oh, like I see the dream happen for them, so let me try to make that dream for myself. But it never felt 100% authentic, versus when I finally stopped looking at other things and looked at what I'm good at, what I like doing. And when I put my 100% into social media, creating content that I liked, I saw so much growth, versus me trying to be like a different type of person for this type of business, because this is what I see other people being successful in. Obviously, there's a lot of different successful business models, successful businesses, but you just go with what's less friction, because I've tried so many times to be someone else, to do all that stuff, and whatever doesn't feel authentic, you're probably not going to be successful in. That's the truth at the end of the day. So really, if you're working so hard for something and it's just not working out for you, try going a different path. I feel like so many times people too try to stick in a business way too long. That's obviously not going to help them, and they could have saved their losses and go to a different type of business that they like, to still create the dreams that they want. Because I feel like everyone's dreams are like an overarching like lifestyle that they want, but you can get there in different ways. You don't have to do it the same way someone else did. And I feel like I said, go with the grain, not against the grain, because whatever 100% authentic for you, you're going to succeed in, and stop trying to just force your way into different doors that are not your path. Obviously, work hard for your dreams. Like, I feel like you kind of know, like in yourself, like, is this 100% me? Yes or no? And if you can't answer that question, rethink your business, basically, or rethink what you're doing on social media, rethink your niche, all those things like that. I definitely want to continue posting on my YouTube more about like TikTok growth, my journey, everything like that, because I feel like it really does help people. And I hope you guys liked hearing my journey, my mindset shifts I've had to make to really see my dreams starting to come to a reality. And if you guys have any questions, definitely let me know down below or in my DMs on Instagram. But I hope you guys liked watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!